Okay, so Boon has now progressed to the point where he can fish in the whole pond. And I didn't do very good step-by-step showing him getting up to this point. But let's see how he does today. As you can see, he's pretty hungry. He doesn't want to sit and chit-chat. So let's put him down and let him see if he can catch a fish. There you go, buddy. He's looking for the fish. I know there's some in here, but where they're at, I'm not sure. He's going to go check out the muskrat box. Oh, here they come. He's chasing them. Oh, we got one already. Holy crap. He must have caught it down underground. That was quick.
Oh. He almost lost it.
The fish made it back. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. It flopped all the way back in. Good boy. Let's open for more of a chase. So now that he's caught the fish in the pipe, maybe they'll be smart enough to stay out in the pipe. We'll see. He has an obvious advantage in the pipe. Here. Oh, they're hiding in the pipe again, so let's see. Go. Here. There he goes in the pipe. And they should come popping out here. See how they're come popping out? The fish are right there. All the fish are hiding in the pipe. Now he's chasing them. Whew, that was a long breath. He went all the way through and then chased him for a circle. Down again. Here they come popping out. Yeah, catch your breath this time. Oh, that one's... Oh. Yeah, good job. Now you gotta bring the fish there, Poncho. Yeah. Get the fish. I'm just gonna go catch a new one. You little stink. Oh, steal this one. Jeez, these things are too easy. Now what we're feeding today is duck meat. It's a little bit frosty. It's not very soft. It's kind of hard from being like soft frozen. But that's duck meat that he's eating. You can see the feathers mixed into the meat. That gives him some good roughage for his diet. And he loves it. It's really good stuff. Duck meat's really, really good stuff. Okay, so we already did one little fishing video, but it was just too quick. He was just flying in and catching them. So I'm hoping these fish are a little smarter and give him a run for his money. So let's get started. Obviously, Boon's hungry and excited to go, so let's not make him wait. There you go, buddy. Now I'm going to show him where the fish are for the sake of training, not so much to help him. Here. Oh, that was too late. Hear that time. There we go. These fish are smarter now. Last time they were so dumb. He just like it was like catching leaves. But these guys have been chased around enough. They know how to evade a mink. Well, that was a dumb mistake. Fortunately, the mink didn't see him yet. Oh, there he goes. See, the fish made the foolish mistake of trying to hide when they should have been just trying to outswim the mink. They're at the advantage when they're just swimming. Of course, mink has better endurance. But the minute they try and hide is actually when they're in trouble. That's when the mink has the advantage. Ooh, that was pretty cool.
So cool seeing him.
Oh, did you get one? Oh, I thought he was coming up. He's gonna see if there's any foolish ones trying to hide up here in the shallows. Oh, hey, look at this fish. The fish is jumping up to the next pool of water, trying to get away from the mink. It's like, man, that mink's everywhere I go. I'm gonna jump up to the next pool. Oh, I think mink's got one. Yep, he caught one down in the pipe. And that was their problem last time, is they kept hiding in the pipe. There you go, good boy.
He got it! Good job, boy.
Yeah, he jumped the waterfall, huh? He's up in here hiding in the rocks.
Yeah.
Here. Let him look for a second, I guess. Oh, good boy. Here. There you go, go in that gap. Ah, there he is.
There it is.
That was cool. It came out of right here. I think Boon knew it was there. That was super cool.
Sorry, Daddy.
So let's show him where it's at again. Oh,
Over there.
he's right here.
Right.
See,
I know. That's what it's like.
he's gonna find it on his
Oh
own.
my gosh.
The fish is like right by him. Oh look. Give him a sec. Here. Got it. Good job. I am so proud of you. High five for being so tough. You didn't cry. You didn't get hurt. You're so tough. You can because you're so tough and you didn't cry. Good job. Boon did a great job. I'm proud of him. You might wonder, you know, in this silly little teeny pond, why is it that I'm guiding him with the rocks and telling him here? I mean, he's going to find it on his own. Well, it's really to reinforce the idea for him to trust me. So when we're out in the real world and we're hunting or fishing and I know where something is, I need him to trust me and follow my guidance, because there'll be times when there's, you know, in the real world there could be 100 different places that a fish or a muskrat or whatever is hiding, and because I have a different point of view than he does, a lot of times people will be like, man, why can't the mink see it? Well, for one, they don't have our vision, right? We have amazing vision. Compared to most other animals, we have amazing vision. Now, are there animals with better vision? Sure, birds have better vision, you know, there are animals out there that have better eyes than us. But if you compare us to just the general animals, we actually have superior vision to most other animals out there. We can see in color, we can see in long distances, up close. Our night vision isn't the best, but our day vision is superb. So, mink, they're pretty low on the vision scale, right? They're not the bottom. There's definitely animals that see less than they do, but they're not very high up. Then the other thing is, even if you put the eyes of an eagle into a mink head, you gotta realize their head is like 2 inches off the ground. Like, what can they really see? Just a little clod of dirt or a small rock totally obscures their view. So if you imagine, if you're in a big forest trying to follow a deer, and there's a guy flying around above the forest, even if you have the same exact eyesight abilities, the guy up above the forest can see things that you can't. Hey, look, the deer's over here, and I see you over here searching for him. Go over there. So just our point of view, being stand-up creatures that are, you know, several feet off the ground compared to them just a few inches off the ground, we can see things that they can never begin to see. So I can, as a team, work with him and say, hey, look, there's a muskrat or a rat or a squirrel or a fish or whatever hiding over here. Trust me, I know where it's at. And the thing is you've got to have some trust. They've got to trust that you know what you're talking about, because sometimes their senses are telling them something totally different. They smell and they think something's over here, but you saw it escape to the other side. So you want them to trust you more than they do their own senses. Now you also, it's you know, you got to have them doing both though. They need to be able to search on their own because they have senses and points of view that you don't have. They have a sense of smell. We don't have a sense of smell that can detect anything useful. They're being low and close to the ground. They could probably hear things that we can't hear. They have better, I'm sure their hearing abilities are far beyond ours as well. So they can hear things we can't hear. They can smell things that we can't detect. So we want them to be able to rely on their own senses as well as follow our guidance. And since in this area it's so simple and compact, and I mean, man, he could catch every fish in here. He's just got to keep trying. I'm just taking the opportunity to guide him so that he can build that trust with me to know, hey, this Joe guy, he's a great hunting companion. He knows where there's stuff hiding. I'm going to follow him whenever he suggests that I do so. I'm not going to always tell him where things are, because sometimes it's better for him to learn how to search on his own and find things on his own. But I want to be able to do both. I don't want to be stuck in a corner having him only following my guidance. I mean, that's annoying. All he does is look for me and say, hey, where is it? But I also don't want him so independent that he doesn't work with me as a team and he won't let me guide him. So that's the kind of perfect harmony that we're trying to achieve, where the mink can and will work and search on his own, but also will follow my guidance. And that's the kind of companionship that we're trying to achieve here, and why we're doing things the way we're doing them. Some days I'm going to stand back, even though I know fully where it's at. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and let him search. Other days I'm going to say, hey dude, look, it's over here. That way he can continue to build that trust in me that I actually know what I'm talking about. So that's what we're trying to achieve, and I'm really happy he's responding very well, doing a great job at both working independently and together with me. So I'm pretty happy and excited to see how this bond continues to develop as we move into the hunting and fishing in more natural settings. Love this. This is a freaking dream come true, guys. You have no idea, this is a freaking dream come true. I used to dream about this, having my own little training pond, and I never envisioned it this pretty, of course, because I'm really a kind of, what's the word, functional guy. I'm very functional. I never dreamed it would be this gorgeous, but I always dreamed about having my own little training pond where I could come and, you know, right in my own backyard, and I could leave the mink there to play on their own when I'm not able to watch them. And oh, this is just a freaking dream come true. I just have to say a big thanks to Ed the Pond Professor and the Aquascape team for creating this absolutely beautiful and amazingly functional aquascape ecosystem. It is just amazing. I absolutely love it. You know who loves it 100 times more than I do? This little guy and all his siblings and cousins and nephews and all that. Man, These mink absolutely love this. We have it right in our backyard. They constantly have one of these mink at all times are enjoying this amazing work of art, this amazing functional training tool. It's just beautiful, just wonderful. And I'm just so grateful to Ed and Aquascape team for coming out and building this beautiful, beautiful pond for us, so that we can, you know, for our own ease, being able to just train right in our backyard, the beauty of having it right here, and then just the joy of watching the mink enjoy themselves in a very natural type environment.